All right. We are recording.
Anything else?
Video.
Anything else, guys?
Yeah, let's see your ass.
No. Huh?
Yeah,
Can't
you
have
have
your phone
James.
close to the
James
microphone.
isn't here. You have to show your ass.
You don't want to see that?
Jesus.
Those are expensive glasses.
Oh no. Oh no, I hope I don't fall.
Too late.
Alright, you guys ready?
No, we have to
Too late.
fix the damn fucking sunglasses here.
14. Let's roll. What's going on, guys? We're back. It's been a while.
After
Yeah.
a 3-week stretch.
Listen, Linda. It's been a minute. I feel like. Are you guys playing footsie?
No.
Hey, no. We can go outside.
She can't reach me.
You're right, she can't. You
But
can
your
reach
fucking
her.
dangly ass,
I
Will.
was trying to find your foot.
Oh, all right.
That's what they all say. Ooh, that doesn't feel like a penis. So, anyways, we're back. We never have like what we're talking about. We literally wing this every time. So every time we just wing this.
Isn't that the point?
Well, no, usually like professional podcasts.
I
they-
disagree.
No, I feel like most professional podcasts, like they at least have a list of like things they want to talk about.
Oh, they have guest speakers
Man,
and everything.
yeah.
I said, I don't know.
Ryan.
Ryan epically failed at locking the dog.
You're
in.
gone.
All right, let's make this one
You
short.
have
See you
one-
guys next week.
You had one shot. You're done.
That's it. Ryan joins in as a guest on here, and
Aw, bye, Rudy.
he has epically failed. And you guys can watch it. So you gotta put something on the backside, Ryan. Arlo! Every time. It's a dog shit show. Every time. Alright, Cameron, talk for a second, because I'm gonna whoop this dog's ass.
All right, so
Go, go,
whatever.
go.
Let's get these dogs ready.
Yeah, so we'll bring the sad diesel into this.
Sad diesel, like what? My new truck.
No, it's
It was-
me today.
Yeah, you have sad diesel today.
It's
I have
me.
sad diesel though because I don't want to fill my exhaust fluid again. I'm trying to figure out how not to without deleting the truck illegally. You know.
We can't do that. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like I can drill a hole in it, pay back the dealer, and get them to take it off. Would they do that?
I hear.
Yeah, put a chair there.
So I guess there's some ways around it. Military vehicle.
Yeah, we talked about that one already.
I have a paper with like.
We're talking about how to
exemptions.
legally delete a truck.
It has to be non-title. That is how it has to be. No
Yeah.
title.
Manufacturer.
A manufacturer title.
Military. Like I said, I have a whole list of exemptions.
So, question, I guess, is my military truck emissions present?
No, it's
No.
too old.
Oh yeah, it's old enough. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But even if, so say you bought a 2021 military truck, it wouldn't have emissions on it.
But how do you title it then?
It's legal. It's military.
Just like on
But so that's the catch-22 is the military. A lot of times, now, I don't think Sean listens to this, but he would correct me if I'm wrong. So they either when they retire military vehicles that should have emissions on it, they either put them on it, or they cannot sell those vehicles. They crush them. So, because I've actually not seen a military vehicle that is new on those sites that is like emissions present.
That's true.
Nothing 07 or up.
A lot of gassers though. You can find gassers, newer gassers,
Oh yeah, for
all
sure.
day. But yeah, you're right. I haven't seen any newer
I've never seen one
diesel trucks.
ever.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Interesting.
boats don't have zero emissions also.
The new ones do. Like your new yachts have emissions.
Haven't seen one.
So my boat has emissions on it. It's got cats.
No
Cats,
way.
O2s, NOx
it
sensors.
does, yeah.
Yep, my boat's got the Raptor 6.2 in it.
Do you have to keep those though?
Yes. So you can, like, even if you tune them, they won't allow you to tune them out of them.
Nobody tunes anymore.
They do for Inmar. So that's actually something today. So the guy came to work to fix my boat today under warranty, right? Came out to the shop, fixed the boat. We were talking about it because I was like, hey, my buddy keeps wanting me to put the 575 Roush supercharger kit on it. Because literally all you have to do is $3,000. You bolt the supercharger on, they give you an ECM file, and that bitch is 575 horsepower supercharged. He's like, dude, all you gotta do is get a tune from a different boat, not even put the supercharger on it, and it'll push it. He's like, dude, we've put tunes in some of these Raptor motors that They're like 515 motors, and they say they're like a 475.
Wow.
So, because mine's a Raptor 400 motor.
Is it like still a truck ECU?
No, it's an Endmar ECU. It's a Marine ECU. So, but yeah, they're all forged bottom ends, and they're all 4-bolt mains. They are ready to rip. Like, they're meant to have the shit beaten out of them all day long.
You'd have to do a prop change if you had that much power.
I guess it's not really because on those boats, because it's a V-drive unit, it's all in the V-drive. The horsepower is literally
All
just
the
helping
reduction.
you. Yeah, it's all in the reduction. So some guys say they'll run a different reduction to give you more power. But like, so per se, you put like the prop that's on it. If I load it down real heavy, it will struggle to get up to wakeboard speed, right? It's real slow to get up wakeboard speed. With the 575, it would not struggle with a bigger prop, or say a prop with very high pitch, right? So not that everybody knows pitch and cup and roll and all that shit, but yeah, it shouldn't have that struggle anymore. Which that boat, I mean, it's phenomenal.
I was
It's-
impressed with it.
Oh, it's amazing.
The way that it takes turns automatically, does the throttle, it lets off at damn near the perfect time, no slack in the rope. I was impressed. And that was like the first actual real wake boat I've been on.
Have you rode behind that boat yet?
Yeah, he's ridden. He caught a beer behind it on 4th of July.
Oh yeah, I saw Snapchats of it.
So,
I felt effortless around the turns, and for me, not being on a wakeboard in years, I felt comfortable in the turn.
Like,
Oh, it's insane.
I've surfed behind it. I
I was
don't
gonna
think we're
say.
behind it.
yeah.
Oh,
He's a surfer, dude. Look at his hair, man.
I'm getting there.
Yeah, I know. The problem is, like, the top.
Yeah.
Are you going to take your top off right now? Show the world,
I
Ken.
ain't scared. One more month, there's nothing left. I shave it bald all winter.
I don't understand that. Why do you do that?
Okay, so it's hard in the summertime because when you sweat and the sun's out, your head just gets completely fried. And in the wintertime, I don't wear a baseball hat as much because I usually have a beanie on or something. And I don't know.
But don't you wear a hat in the summer?
Yeah. You ever sweat though with a hat on without having
Yes.
hair? Or
Well-
your forehead? It
I
gets
don't know if Shannon's ever been bald.
I've not.
true.
I've not.
Okay. Well, like sweat stings though, and it's like kind of like your forehead.
It
You got a
burns
hat
your
on all day.
eyes and
Right.
shit.
Yeah, so your head's same thing. I mean, it's just more sensitive.
So instead of he doesn't want to wear the 80s headband. he
I ain't
just
wearing no
sits-
headband.
Why not?
Like a fucking tennis player all day.
We can get you a matching fanny pack.
I think it'd be cute.
Mad
Diesel?
Oh!
Nope, no headband. Sorry.
Come on.
Cameron, I feel like you could slay it with a headband on.
I think you're wrong.
I think I'm right. Dude, you had a crop top on and shorty shorts the other day.
True.
I did. I'm gonna wear that when we go up there.
Bless.
Are you gonna wear it like through the campground?
Yeah, it's a dad crop, bro.
Hell yeah.
Was it say on it? Anything?
NYPD.
Oh.
Yeah, he cut the shirt down.
Oh.
It was a
okay.
T-shirt.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Got another one?
it's the dad crop.
Yeah, Chris, I feel like you'd wear one.
You want one? I made two.
Every time I see
Hey, the one I got too short for me, so it'll probably fit you great. That's why I made another one.
I don't know. Every time I see the guy on TikTok with the Heelys,
Yes.
I think of Chris.
Love that.
Mhm.
Every time.
That's what gave me the idea. Was that guy? I'm like, dude, these guys are doing it. Why can't I do it?
Bill, would you wear a crop top?
Probably not.
Yeah,
If everyone else was doing it though,
No.
so you wouldn't feel out of place.
I don't cave into peer pressure that
We
easily.
get beer or the case deep.
Yeah.
No. No, it won't.
He needs more than that.
Yeah. I
You
feel
better
like
get like 3 cases ready.
I got Jaeger in the back of my truck right now.
That won't do it.
Just get him a
Ugh.
couple
Oh,
bottles
boy.
of
I quit
Ross.
drinking cough syrup unless I'm sick, dude.
Yeah, Jaeger's disgusting.
I drink Red Bull. I like it.
I drink Rebel like nobody I know, and I
Hey,
hate
to each
Jaeger.
their own.
Grow the fuck up.
Oh.
This is roast the
Well,
guest tonight.
considering that you have a thing for 18-year-old vagina.
Here we go. Here we
Here
go.
we go.
I do want to hear
Boom,
about
boom,
this.
boom, boom.
Ryan's the first one under the bus tonight.
Here we go. The roast of Ryan. He had the idea to roast everybody.
No, I did
Who
not.
had,
His face got so red.
who had the idea? Oh, it was Joe. Joe said roast everybody.
Oh. Well,
I do
Ryan,
remember the story.
you're up, Ryan. You're up.
What do you want to know?
I don't.
How was it, Ryan?
Start to finish.
Explain. Let's just
Alright.
talk
No.
like we're just hanging
Why?
out.
Well, I mean, I finally realized what all them old men are talking about. Like, hey, I just want to get me a nice 18-year-old and just settle down and just have a good time. Because let me tell you what, I have never felt something so wet and so tight in my fucking life. And I do not remember that in high school.
Wait, what is this
You're just
look
fucking
that
the
Lauren's
wrong
giving
girl,
Bill
bro.
right now?
Maybe,
I don't know.
maybe.
You're just fucking anything that
No,
walks.
I'm
That's
talking
the
about.
problem.
I'm talking about like tight.
Like, rah.
Like,
Like a tiger.
like, dude, like tight.
But doesn't that depend on like more like the girl,
That's the
not
girl.
the age?
Maybe. I mean, it.
I think it's the girl, 100%.
Yeah, I think that doesn't have much to do with age.
Like, that's how, like, alright, so remember back in the day, like, oh yeah, pussy's all blown out, man. Like, that's just the girl. Like, she's fucked a bunch of dudes. I don't
No,
care
no,
who
no.
you
Or
are.
she's got big
It doesn't
toes.
work that way.
no, does
Like,
not.
it does not. Maybe if they're, like, a porn star into gaping and shit, like,
Ooh,
you know, shit like that.
What is that?
Whoa, what?
I'm gonna
Come on,
assume
Matt.
I think I know what it is.
Matt, you're up.
No,
Story
I don't
time.
wanna see. I don't want to see.
Oh, Chris.
No.
Chris, Chris is gonna YouTube.
There we
that.
go.
We gotta go to the old group me.
Chris is
No,
like,
no.
don't worry, I've got an app for that.
We gotta go to the old group me for it.
The group me?
What's that? What does group mean?
It's
It's
a
like a
group chat
app.
app. Yeah, like
What?
WhatsApp.
You have a group chat app.
Yeah, for
Who's
your
it
team.
If you say that
His
soft,
old team, I'm
it
pretty
sounds
sure.
like grope me.
for? Yeah, like that sounds like a gay, like grinder.
That's what I thought it was. I thought it was some porn app or something.
That's what I thought. Now, a buddy of mine told me, like, I guess there's a couple porn sites that have apps now. Like, you just download the app on your phone and.
Dude, that'd be embarrassing.
That's what I'm saying.
I know.
Like, who has a porn app on their phone?
Dude, there's some people who actually like, what's it called?
Why are you
The
showing
people
it to
who
me?
We're just gonna pass it around.
Are like a member of
I think
Pornhub
Shannon's
and like
the
I
only
post
think the last
videos.
one's gonna be.
They've banged some of their their commenters or their
I don't know
subscribers.
if it sounds
I guess.
on
And
it.
they posted videos on Pornhub.
Isn't that like OnlyFans?
Oh, it's Pornhub community. That's what it is.
Is it OnlyFans the same thing? Kind of.
I mean, I guess, but it's more of like a social media site. It's
That's what
like they post content and say they'll send you DMs because
Oh, no,
I'm on
no.
OnlyFans
No.
just to view. But
What is this? What are we talking about?
Ryan's on OnlyFans, so we're talking about like
Okay.
difference in whatever he just
So
said.
what's the difference then?
I mean, the difference in what Pornhub and
Yeah, versus OnlyFans.
what?
Other than
OnlyFans
you're
is like,
paying
all
for it.
right, the girl down the street has got an OnlyFans, but you can't just like search her handle or anything.
Oh, so it like turns you on more because she lives next door or something, or what?
I mean, I guess like a girl I went to high school, she's got one, and
Oh my
she's
God,
a
I've never
fucking
seen her
freak,
naked.
and she does not
okay, but here's
portray
my
herself
thing.
as that. So it's kind of like, okay.
So what? Do you go knock on her door and be like, "Hey, I heard you got an OnlyFans."
I
Like,
remember.
Oh no, I hit her up on Snapchat, and then
no way,
all right,
it didn't happen.
okay. She's not like the best looking girl, but she's
But
a
she's
driver
a
for
freak.
Amazon. She's posted
Hashtag
like
Amazon.
OnlyFans videos of her in her Amazon van taking her top off and like.
Diddling her bits on packages?
He's a-
Wait, oh my God, here we go.
What? Pretty sure that's grounds for termination.
Yeah, oh yeah. So there's a good topic. Like, so you hear about, like, remember back in the day, you heard about all the teacher sex scandals, right?
Yeah, what a bunch of idiot dudes.
First of all, yes, I agree.
I've seen
with
some
you.
of those on TV and the women, like the teachers. I'm like, wow,
Yeah, like, who
Wow.
the fuck is that stupid?
that and who's gonna tell? Like,
Yeah.
wow.
I feel like Daniel
You guys were
would
on two
accidentally
different
tell.
levels there for a second. You were like, who's gonna tell him? He's like, how can you be that stupid?
Yeah. I was excited.
You can't sit here and tell me you wouldn't tell your friend that you just begged your teacher.
No, you would, but you wouldn't tell your parents, so they
Well,
got a
no.
lawsuit.
No.
Well,
the
I
problem-
can't
so
show you
here's-
guys
here's
because
the
I
problem.
don't resubscribe.
The problem is you tell your friend tells his friend, because you're like, hey man, don't tell him, right? And then Cameron goes over to Chris, he's like, hey, Matt fucked his teacher. And Chris is like, ooh! You know?
I'm telling everybody.
Yeah, and Chris is like, hey, Bill, don't tell anybody. You know, Matt fucked the teacher. And then Bill's like, well, I gotta tell my girlfriend. So Bill
This
goes
is
home to Lauren back in the day.
My girlfriend or my
and
ex-girlfriend.
He's like,
sister.
hey, hon, Matt fucked Miss Robinson. And Lauren's like, oh my God, I gotta tell shit. That's how it works. And then finally you get to that person, you know
This
what
is
I
like
mean?
The
Who's
only
like,
one who I'm
gonna tell
subscribed to.
somebody important.
Doesn't
Like, I
fancy
feel
it,
like
and
I
you can
should
buy
be
certain
responsible.
videos
I feel like that's
That
how
was
it happens.
$35.
But like, so let's go back because I didn't mean to snowball into.
Well, no, I know,
Really
teacher.
I know what you're saying, but it's like the teacher thing is like going into that. Like, yeah, I get it. Everyone talks and everything, but it's like, how do the charges get pressed? I'm like,
Well, because it's usually rape on a minor. That's the problem.
It's the parents pressing it, not the kid. He was probably living in seventh heaven.
Yeah, it's usually.
Statutory rape. I mean, plus I think it's in a teacher contract. Not
Yes,
to,
teachers are not allowed. I don't even think they're allowed to affiliate with any staff.
unless they. Well, I know that they can with staff because like I had a teacher who was married to the teacher in the classroom next to us. That's how they
Is it?
met.
Oh,
But
okay.
as far as I know, like it obviously cannot be a student because like there was a big ordeal about it. There was a guy, my Ivy Lit teacher in my junior year. He married one of his students the year after she graduated, and there was this big to do. They're like, "Can you do it? Can you do it?" And it turns out he could because she had already graduated.
Yeah, so if they're no longer present
Correct.
at the school, it's
If they're
fine.
already out and gone, and as an adult, yes.
But how does that work? Of like, so obviously they were sexually involved while she was still in school.
They have to be able to prove that.
Because like even like so say in college, like everybody's over 18, it's not a rape issue anymore, but you're still not allowed to have sex with a student.
Right. Contracts, though.
Yeah, it's
You
all
gotta
in the
graduate.
contract.
Gotta graduate.
And then what happens is that gets out, and then social media blows it out of proportion. Next thing you know, one district attorney is like, "Hey, I'm going to press charges against this guy."
Right.
Or it gets brushed under the rug, he gets fired, and away life goes.
Right.
I don't know, but like so, it used to be like huge, right? Like massive things. I remember as like a kid in high school or even college, hearing everything all about, this teacher that. So, but you don't hear about like OnlyFans like that. You hear like this teacher has an OnlyFans and makes millions, like, and there's not an issue. You know what I mean?
No,
I got
everyone I see has gotten fired.
Really?
Yeah.
but why?
Why?
I don't know.
I got.
It's not like
I'm just
discrimination, kind of.
I don't see why it would be. I don't know.
Like I saw one. There was a girl posted. It might have been. I saw it on Instagram or TikTok or something. Like a police officer had one and got fired. I'm like, well, why? Why does it have anything to do with it?
As far as I know, for law enforcement, you have to be mindful of your social media. Like, you're not allowed to say and do certain things necessarily.
Yeah.
So it could have been a violation of their social media policy.
Okay, but I'm saying, I mean, I understand that there's a policy, but it's like if you're not in a uniform
Right.
or anything, like why
You're
does it
off
matter?
the clock.
Right, you're off the clock. You're off duty. You're not in a uniform. You're not representing that, department or whatever it may be. Why does it matter what you do to make extra money, whether you're
Right.
naked or clothed?
Yeah. What if that's how she makes her bills?
Right.
He makes his bills. You know what I mean? Like.
But
I
what
feel-
if somebody who knows who she is sees it and then turns
So
around?
what? They're all people outside of the uniform too. I mean,
I know.
I hear it all the time. Like cops,
I know.
everyone's like, "Oh, a police officer." I'm like, "It's just another person. They just have a different
That's
job.
just their
They
job.
have another job than you. They carry a gun. I carry
Yeah.
a gun.
Yeah.
Whatever."
Yeah, but I guess I could see where it's like, hey, you arrested me, honey. I saw you fucking naked the other night. You know what I mean? Like, and then it's the same thing. It starts getting around, and finally it gets to a manager who it pisses him off. Like, imagine if say you're the warden of a prison and a cop that works there has an OnlyFans, right? And it's all fine and dandy until the prisoners all find out, and then, it's a shit show because it becomes very hard to do your job because you're getting harassed so much. I mean, I can only imagine.
Are y'all swapping like OnlyFans?
They're
No, I got
showing-
one for OnlyFans. There was I forget what state it was in. A mother of an elementary student had an OnlyFans, and she was making like a mill. And their
No.
kid got expelled from school because of the public disruption from all the dads and whoever watching it. It caused such a disruption with like the housewives that they brought it to the school board. The school board felt like they had to do something, expelled the kid, so then the mom could no longer be the face
Dude,
around
OnlyFans is
that
And,
school.
See?
that's wrong.
Yeah.
I would agree
It's
with
not. It's
I'm sure
not.
if you sued, you could get away with
It's
it.
not that
but-
person's choice for who watches it.
Right.
That was
Correct.
them.
It's not the kid's fault.
Right.
Yeah, you shouldn't punish the kid for what your parents.
But
do.
then again, kids these days are like trying to kiss at like 5 years old and like doing weird shit.
no, like kids.
My kids have done it, and
kids
it
are
freaks
fucking
me
at
out.
like 12 years old.
Dude, don't even say that.
Stop.
That scares the
I'm
fuck out
telling
of
you,
me.
it terrifies me.
You got 3 boys. Suck a dick.
He's like,
Much let's just hope.
Well, that just means his son's gonna be living with him for the
Ashley's
rest of his
face is
life.
for a completely different reason, and go just shut your mouth and go back to your conversation.
I want to hear.
No,
The
she
first
is not.
time he touched a girl's vagina, he was 7. Fuck off with the kissing at 5.
Why is everyone?
I did the same thing, but it was like one of those things where it was like,
I didn't know.
yeah, I did the same thing.
We were
It was,
just
it was
like,
with the neighbor chick when I was growing up, and it was like one of those things like show me yours, show me mine thing.
Yes,
I've
that's
done
how
it.
it
Yeah, I
was.
did the same
I did
thing.
it.
And I was like 7 or 8 years old, but it wasn't
I mean, we
like
thought it was
You
great.
didn't know what you
but-
were doing. You're just
exactly. It wasn't like
different.
we were in there, you know, doing
Yeah.
shit.
I mean, we were kind of hiding around doing shit, but like.
Well, yeah, I was in the shed behind my parents' house. Still, legitimately in the shed. Like,
You went out to the woodshed.
smelled like
eh?
gasoline and lawnmower.
It was in a
Hey,
minivan.
that turns some
man.
people on.
It still turns me on.
What?
He only takes the special ones to the shed.
Sorry.
Hashtag Cameron's girls.
Put them in the shed.
Dude, you started OnlyFans.
Me? I was
Shed life.
talking about it the other day. I'll start an OnlyFans. I don't care.
It's not a she shed, it's a Cameron shed.
Mm-hmm.
No. What's that movie that like the girls? They found these girls and they locked them in the containers and then raped them and then they broke free and killed everybody. Did anyone
What?
See that movie?
Literally, what?
No.
Sounds like a good movie. What's the title?
I don't
He
know.
doesn't
Oh
know.
my god.
That's I just asked. What's that movie? So they find these two girls, right? And they're like, "Oh, we'll give you a ride because they're supposed to be getting on a train or something. We'll give you a ride from the restaurant to the train station." They take them to like their house, and then the two boys' mom drugs them, and then they tie them up and like prostitute them, and like have a bunch of dudes rape them.
What do you watch?
I
Yeah.
would
Literally,
search,
what do you
I would
watch?
search this on my phone, but I'm afraid.
That kind of sounds like Taken, but I know it's not the first
It's
one.
not Taken.
It's definitely a European movie.
hate
It
those.
has
Well,
to be.
European
Taken
movie,
took
I'm
place
pretty
in
sure.
like France.
Yeah.
But it's been a while since I've seen the second
hate
one.
the
but
Taken movies.
I don't remember.
Oh, they were great.
They're
movies.
terrible.
No, because what's his name? Ian or
Liam
Neeson.
Liam Neeson. Like he's the one who kills everybody, not the girl.
Yeah. Well, no. So the girls.
I don't know. Number
Movies
two, I
are
don't know.
terrible.
Yeah, the girls break
Ah,
free
poor
and then kill everybody who raped them, including the sheriff who was raping them.
Oh god.
It's a fucked up
You know
movie.
what?
I love that.
There's.
You gotta love when the
I've seen
sheriff's
it.
in on it.
What?
What?
You gotta love when the sheriff's in on it.
Has anyone seen Banshee other than me and Cameron?
Oh, great.
Anybody watch Banshee?
If they haven't, anyone listening,
Yeah.
fantastic show. You'll be so captivated in that show.
Yes, Banshee is
Binge
phenomenal.
worthy?
No.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yes.
oh yeah,
it is.
100%. And there's like what, 5 seasons?
5 seasons.
Oh.
It's
And an
phenomenal.
hour-long episode. Dude,
Lots of
great.
boobs, lots of sex for you, Ryan. So that way.
Lots
Well,
of-
I just finished OBX, so I'm looking for something new.
Oh,
Dude.
somebody just told me to watch that today.
Oh,
You haven't
God.
watched
so
Outer
good.
Banks?
I've never seen it.
Ending.
What?
I've
Oh
never
yeah, sorry,
seen
we can't talk about the ending because no
I
one
haven't
else has
seen
the
that
I'm
episode.
gonna tell you what.
Yes.
The ending will make you blow your wad.
What?
Oh, what the fuck? How is that to put it? What did Sarah Cameron? Oh, I love.
No,
Sarah
no, no,
Cameron.
no. No, it's just gonna blow your mind. It's
No,
gonna
it's-
mind fuck you. You're
it
like,
was-
Is it
what?
blowing my mind or my wad here? What's going on?
Both, everything.
Chris, calm
There's
down.
gonna be secretions going
No,
everywhere.
no. Chris is easily aroused these days.
No, that's
You
a lot
gotta
of
be
shit.
careful.
Lots of built-up pressure.
Yeah, do you have a lot of built-up pressure?
Yeah, right. The whole weekend alone, his dick probably hurts.
Yeah, it hurts a little bit.
You
That's why I
lying
only
sack
played
of shit.
basketball for like 2 minutes.
Listen, I am so proud of Lauren because I was asking everybody like, hey, if we crush up some Viagra and put it in Bill's drink, would you be mad? And she goes,
That was so
you
good.
guys would be mad.
You know, she said you guys would be
Yeah.
jealous.
Yeah, you guys would be
Jealous.
jealous. That's what she said. Like,
So Bill is the,
I got
the
this
new head,
money.
the new head of the table.
yes. Bill, you were sitting in the wrong spot, my friend. I'm gonna get a little bell and be like, cha-ching every time. Like, ding.
I got this honey you should eat. It's really good.
No thanks.
I'm telling you.
I was like, don't eat it.
Bill's like, listen, my dick is calloused.
It's not about that. It's just the endurance, the stamina. It just gives you that little edge.
I don't know.
I'm good.
Seems to be that Bill's doing just fine.
Yeah, I think Bill's slaying it.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Have we talked about my rhino experience on here?
No, I don't think we did.
I don't know if we've talked about it. So I took one of those rhino
Yeah,
pills, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we talked
It was
about
2 weeks of misery.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we
It
talked
was
about it.
terrible.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Oh my god. So yeah,
I would never take one of those things. Like it just, It just sounds scary to me.
I don't know. Everyone says like Viagra's great. Like
I've taken
comes up
Viagra.
and it fucking
I've
feels
taken
like
Viagra,
pop.
but only after like a lot of drinking.
I've heard the only reason you need to take Viagra is like after a lot of drugs.
Mine was drinking. Like if you drink too much, you know, the blood thinner, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. You can't get the blood pumping.
Right. So I've done that, but that's the only reason. It's not like at the time, 24 years old, you needed Viagra.
I've never taken.
I love you guys
If anybody's
all
got
so
one,
much,
I'm
but I
down
know
to try it,
way
though.
too much about you.
You cannot come to Tuesday night.
Oh, I remember when I got here and you're like, I haven't seen you in so long. Hi, I miss you.
I did.
I'll give you a chance to fix that. Do you want to do it again?
No.
Okay.
And Chris is like, yes, go. You better you than me. Better you than me.
Well, I was mocking her. She goes, what the hell, Cameron? I'm like, I'm the same. You just haven't seen me in 3 weeks. She's not used to it anymore. Sorry.
It's all pretty neat.
This is why she needs to answer phones.
I guess.
Why? All right, let's talk it out.
No.
Why does she need to answer phones? Chris?
Because you know damn well that she would fill that role excellently.
she would. But
She would also
Bill-
boss you around more
that-
than anything.
That is fine.
Is
No,
it?
it's not.
Yeah.
We can all admit that it's
No, it will not.
It's
Is she
not
gonna bring
go
out
there.
the shot collar that y'all use in the bedroom?
No, ew.
No,
we're
it's
not.
fine.
We're not Mike and Jordan.
It's-
I'm gonna
it's
put
fine
that
now.
out there very clearly.
Like even I'm pretty sure we talked about this with Bill, and even Bill agreed with it
what?
that she would be perfect for that.
Yeah, if there wasn't you.
Yes,
that's
I
your
agree.
problem.
I can stay in the damn back. If there was somebody
Yeah, doing fucking nothing.
Yeah, that's
He's
the problem.
convinced. He's convinced. I was like, well, I would see you
Who's
all the
this?
time. There's no in
I
between.
love you, Chris, but I can't
Dude, it's gonna
lie
ruin
to
your
the
fucking
people.
relationship. It's gonna ruin your relationship.
You would hide from her.
You're never gonna have a break from her, and then when you do, she's
I'll
gonna
hide.
be bitching
I don't have
at
to do
you.
something when I hide.
Thank you.
I don't know.
Turn a
It's the
fucking truck
same
out.
thing.
Chris,
Chris,
He's
if you want to go ride
convinced.
your bike
He's
after
convinced. I know
work,
it
you're
is.
gonna get bitched at for going to ride your bike. Why? Because she was with you all day at fucking work?
No.
Dude, trust me. Been there, done that. Never ever in my life.
How long have y'all been together?
Just like you don't hire friends in, you don't work with
4.5.
friends. You'll always get burned.
You maybe are.
What are we doing here?
what?
What are we doing here?
He's just helping out, man.
I'm just
You guys haven't killed each other yet. I think you may be fine.
See?
Come
I said
close.
may, not definitely.
Okay, Chris already cries enough in the bathroom. I don't think we need to cry.
Just because you
For the
hurt
record,
his
Bill is
feelings
correct
all
on
the
that.
time.
Yeah, wait. Why do you?
What?
It shouldn't be that big of an argument because
What?
you gave your 2 weeks anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot he
She's
was-
quitting your starting.
But what are you gonna do when, like last week, when you didn't want to make a phone call and Matt did? You go, Shannon, you make a phone call. She's like, the fuck
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
that's
So
what
that's a perfect
that's a
example.
problem.
That's the problem. So that is all right. So that's a perfect example. Thank you.
I
Cameron.
was not in the
So,
mental
like-
at that time. I was not in the mental state.
But
to
you,
make
that's
phone
It
that's
doesn't
what you
matter.
have to
Well,
be.
You
I
have to
understand
be.
that.
So here's the thing. With me, I let it slide because I was like, I'm gonna see if he's a man or still a little boy, and obviously you're a little boy.
Some days,
But
yes.
but
4 to 5.
so
Better.
he had
From 9
that
to
truck
5,
that he
yes.
was having a huge issue with.
Yes.
I said, Chris, it's now your problem. You call him and tell him that. And you no. He sat there for like 40 minutes.
No,
I'm
no,
like,
no, no. That was like 9:30 a.m. You made the call at like 11:30.
Yeah.
Was it
no,
like
it
an
was like
embarrassment
4:40. To him, it was
No,
apparently.
I was.
Oh, come on. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest, dude.
Let's be honest.
Well,
You have to admit
I
fault.
told
You
I
have
fucked
to
up.
admit mistake.
All right, but so you didn't fuck up because we are putting
Well,
another
okay,
one on.
okay, but at the time-
it needed other things.
Well, I understand that.
But you and your mindset were like, "Oh my god, I fucked up."
Well, that was, yeah.
All right,
I,
so-
I, it doesn't happen often, but I hit a wall.
Okay.
And I don't know. I guess I don't know why, but like I said, it happens.
Yes, but here's the point, right? So for me, I knew you were not going to make that phone call. The easiest phone call I made that day,
and
by the
that's
way.
and that's the problem.
The
because
nicest
somehow-
person I've
Oh,
ever
Somehow
nice.
you deal with all the
Oh,
fucking
he's
nice
super
people.
nice.
He was.
Aw.
I mean, it
That
was the
made me feel so
easiest
much
phone
better.
call
He
I've ever
literally-
heard Matt make at the shop.
He literally goes,
Aw.
"I wanted to put him in anyways, dude. Do it. Go for it. No problem."
Stop.
So
I was worried about that.
we all looked at Chris. We're like,
we're like,
What
"What
the
the
fuck?"
fuck?" But here's the difference.
But it was
So-
admitting mistake. Is
It was
the
not
problem.
admitting mistake. It was because it wasn't a mistake. The truck ran and ran better. It just wasn't 100% fixed. So it needed these as well.
Mm-hmm.
But Chris, in his mind, felt like I should have told him that all in the first place, instead of one at a time like that. So in Chris's mind, he was like, "Oh, I fucked up. I can't, you know." But here's the thing. I knew you were gonna make that phone call, and I was going to see, but I was okay with it. If Shannon works there and Shannon goes, "You're gonna make that phone call," and you dilly-dally and sit there for an hour with your hands over your eyeballs and whine and cry, she's gonna go, "You're gonna make that fucking phone call, or you're not gonna be here tomorrow." So that's the difference.
Yeah, maybe that's what I fucking need.
Well, Chris, what happened today? He wanted to tweet in my ear while I talked to a customer about that 6.7, what's going on electrically, which I don't know shit other than they were testing a bunch of stuff,
Yep.
and he wanted to run a wire from ECM to wherever. I knew
Yep.
no details. He wanted to talk to me in my ear and me relay that via telephone
While you were on the phone.
while I was on the phone. And I was like,
I would have been like,
I answered the phone, I introduced him, boom, I put on speaker, step back. And he was like,
Yeah, and then he locked up.
yeah.
It's like a social anxiety thing.
No,
He's
a
not
few times,
he's
but
not a
you didn't
people
want to make
talker,
the
though,
phone
too.
call.
I didn't know.
Yeah, but he was fine, and he was fine with the phones until that day on that truck. That was when you have completely shut yourself down. Bill has come in and fixed everything you've done since that
It's not true. Because Bill didn't even fix it.
day. That's true.
Did I
I figured
not?
out what was wrong with it.
Did I not say later that day it needed a pump?
You did, but you had no idea if you were, which you had other things going on. I understand that, but you were in no state to be like, because I was like, Chris, 100%. Whoa. I don't know. I'm second guessing myself. I think it's this. It might be this. It might be that. Like you just were.
I was everywhere.
That's
And
why I'm like-
That's why I couldn't make that phone call.
That's why the next day, what did I do? I pulled you off of it.
You honestly probably didn't have to.
Oh, I'm sure I didn't have to, but the Duramax needed to be done. I wasn't gonna screw Bill on the Duramax because you're good at those.
No, it's key work.
Yeah, that's why
Better
you're
knock
good
on
at
wood, son.
Bill doesn't like easy jobs.
Bill likes the challenge, honestly.
Sometimes.
Everything we get Bill turns into
Today, someone says, "How long Bill got on that truck?" And I hear, "Motherfucker, I'm gonna be a minute." That's at least a 2-hour yell.
That's what we should start doing.
2-hour
Judging his yells.
Yeah.
Dude, even Jimmy, like when I go over and I'll be sitting there talking to Jimmy and you'll be working on a truck outside, he goes, Bill's getting upset. He's like, he's fucking hilarious, man. He's like, I'll listen to him. He's like, I'll be standing by the door packaging stuff and I'll hear, "Fuck! Motherfuck!" And he's like, "That's Bill." And this is the guy in the building in front of us is like, oh, it's funny.
Yep.
That's what we should do. 2-hour Bill yells, 4-hour Bill yells.
Oh, you got Bill's giving him.
Just holler to the back. How long you got, Bill? Fuck. Oh, 10 minutes.
He's almost driving up right now.
Customer's waiting up front. He's like, what the fuck are you guys doing back here? Oh, man. But yeah, stuff at the shop's been going like
Yeah, you
crazy.
guys have been cranking.
Other than Chris's setback, everybody else is,
It's been more than that.
well, we've lacked in the money-making department lately.
Yeah, but you guys are busy.
When we have a lot of big jobs.
You guys are busy.
big jobs.
I think we're gonna finish up a lot this week, though.
Yeah, I think we'll do good this week.
Are you like a new addition? Like
He's doing phones
legit?
right
He's
now.
been
Are
here-
you
he's
really?
there since Friday.
He's waiting until you come.
I'm upselling everything.
God bless.
So he's
Better
doing
you than
phones
me?
right now.
He's convinced that I'm just gonna tell work I have to go to Iowa for a week and it's gonna be fine. I said I can't take a week off of work.
Why
or something.
Iowa? What's in Iowa?
Nobody, nothing. I
Okay.
don't know.
Do you have family in Iowa?
No.
Why'd you pick Iowa?
Shauna.
Oh, does Shauna have family in Iowa?
You know, I don't know.
Should I call
If you
Colin
answered
right
that
now?
any other way, I was like, oh fuck. I was like, I was just gonna go right now. Oh shit.
Dude, what if I call
Yeah, her
Colin right
grandma's there.
now? What if I call Colin right now? And he's like, yeah, she's got a bunch of family.
Yeah,
in
she's
Iowa.
from there.
How weird would that be?
That would just be the luck of the draw.
It'd be
I don't
weird.
know. A little too
I've
coincidental.
already made my bed in the camper, so.
That's fine. You're more than welcome to it anytime. But Ashley
Love
will
it.
kill you if it actually ends. You guys have to get married before you break up, at least.
Yeah, I was gonna say in the like 3-week hiatus, I haven't seen you guys. I'm still ringless. So.
I don't know.
Listen, my lawyer's cheap. He ain't that cheap.
My lawyer's cheap, but he ain't that cheap.
Oh,
Still
boy.
no ring.
Obviously
Random
not.
ring, who cares?
Oh,
Still
man.
no ring. No
Well,
end.
if that happened when you guys were not hanging out with us, I'd be a little upset.
What if it did and she's just hiding it?
What?
She wouldn't do that. You fucking kidding me? We could have
Yeah,
Ashley
right.
would literally be the first person I call.
Oh,
Be like, Ashley, you can wear the boots.
we would know minutes later.
Could you imagine if Shannon held it and then like right now Shannon's like, oh yeah, we're getting married. Ashley would jump across the table.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh man.
no. No ring.
No ring.
And if I were to go work with him, I definitely don't think it would happen at all.
fuck no. No way.
So why do you think that she could just be like, hey, so my my long lost, I might have been my cousin, lives in Iowa and he died, so I gotta go down there for a week. Like how does that work?
People do it all the time.
I told him, I was like, I can't take a week off of work and go on vacation. He was like, well, you'd be paid, so it breaks even. And I was like, but I can't just like up and take a week off of work.
Yeah,
like
but-
I already have those 3 days for the work trip, right? Like I
Yeah.
just got back from Frankfurt. The week before that, I was up in Traverse City. Like I have to be able to do work at some point. Excuse me, work at some point. So he was
That's
just
my
like, it'll be
thing.
fine.
How do you get away with it? Like,
Could I?
Are you gonna?
Yes.
Are you gonna? Bill comes in tomorrow and his grandpa died. You gonna tell him no?
I guess I'm gonna start questioning it now. Questioning it now. Like,
I'm too
That's
brutally
true.
honest though. Like I'm too brutally honest with my managers.
yeah,
With
I
anybody
just,
really.
Exactly. More the reason that you can get away with it.
Who are you?
You're a changed man.
I think Chris really just wants to spend more time with you.
I think that Chris thinks
Hey.
it'll make things better.
The separation will be nice though.
It's all about quality time.
Like
That's not gonna be
QT.
quality time.
That's not
QTJN.
quality time. That
I
ain't
think
it.
Chris thinks it'll make things better.
I
Do
think
you?
it'll tear you
I
guys
don't.
a fucking apart. Like,
Thank you.
from the
I
fucking
think I think it
seams.
would be terrible.
Thank you. Like when I
I
was
don't
up in
know.
Frankfurt
Do I
by
think she'd
myself,
be
I
good
was
at the
like,
job?
oh man,
what
Chris
I-
isn't
Yes.
around. This sucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you
Do I
miss
think about
him.
she'd be good? Do I think
Yes.
she'd be good at the job? Absolutely. Do I think she'd be great at the job with you working there as well?
Oh.
Also, yes. Would it fuck you up? Absolutely.
All right,
So
well,
be it.
when I
No,
get off of
no.
work, I want to go home and see my significant other. Now, if you work with your significant other, you're not gonna want to go home.
Isn't your significant other attached to your body? Probably on like the right side, right hand.
No.
It's the left hand. Get it
Oh.
right.
And Bill's done talking for the night. Everyone likes.
Good night, folks.
But I agree though. Like, what's the point if you're gonna see them all day every day? Because you just go home and you're like, "Meh."
Chris, you turned.
You're gonna have nothing to talk
You'd be
about,
on
and then you're
the
gonna talk about work non-fucking stop.
Thank you.
Then you guys are gonna bicker and argue. Why the fuck don't you have this truck done, Chris? This customer's been calling me 10 times.
The extent of the conversation would be like, "Oh, I fed the dogs this morning. You feed the dogs tonight."
Yeah.
That would literally be the conversation. Done.
And get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah.
Would you guys drive separately?
He wants to,
What?
Oh my
so he can
god.
ride
Oh
the
no,
bike.
that's why he wants you to work there, so
Because
he can ride the bike.
And you
Yes.
get the dog.
I've put 100
Yes.
miles on it, or 400 miles on the thing this year. I am very upset.
Get a sidecar.
No, I'm just gonna teach
That
that
would
fucker
be-
to sit on the back.
Teach him to sit on the bike. Strap him in. They make harnesses.
Oh, that makes
They
me
do.
nervous.
They make like legit harnesses.
I know.
Except for, could you imagine when Apollo tries to jump off and Chris goes down? Like,
Apollo doesn't even like the hair dryer.
yeah, I do think it's different though.
He's a very emotional boy.
I mean, he got tied
Oh,
up
I
in the
heard
rope
about
today.
his issue
He's
today.
very emotional, huh?
He got tied up in his rope today, and like I heard him all the way in the office.
Yeah,
He's fine.
he is fine.
He's emotional. We've had him a whole year this month.
Oh really? It
Yes.
was last year this
It
month.
was
I
last
feel like it's been longer.
Because we had him before we got before the work trip last year.
Oh yeah, you
Mhm.
did.
Sure did.
That dog got zero fight in him.
No.
Zero. I
Couldn't
try
even-
messing with him once in a while, and he's just like, yeah, I just, it's okay that
I
you
just
touch
like
me.
that you're giving me attention.
Yeah, it's okay that you touch me.
Chris got mad at him the other day because the dogs chewed on like the memory foam mattress pad thing on the bed. Like they were running and they had caught up on the sheet, so the mattress stuck out. Well, they had took it and ran with it on my side of the bed. So Chris took the foam piece and threw it, and Apollo was sitting there shaking on the couch. And I was like, "Oh,
There's
Apollo,
James.
it's okay." And Chris was like, "No, they chewed on the mattress." Stupid.
10 o'clock, and here
He's
comes
gonna be
James.
so mad.
Why? I bet he's happy. His truck's done.
He's
No, he's
so
gonna be
fucking
mad.
tired.
And plus, he's got nowhere to park out there right now because everybody's in the driveway.
There's nobody parked over next to you where he usually parks.
Oh, you should bitch out and be like, you shouldn't be fucking parking here.
No.
Just wait till I hear him stomping up. We'll all be silent and we'll all just look at James, and he'll be like, "What? I'm going to bed. I'm gonna go downstairs and watch monster porn."
all morning.
iCarly.
Monster porn?
Yeah, he was watching iCarly yesterday.
iCarly. And Wizards of Waverly Place.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
he's
Are you
real.
guys fucking with me?
No,
What?
he's
No, he
he's
was
dead ass
watching
about
yesterday.
it. 4th of July
What'd you
week.
say?
Dead ass. You've never heard that?
Dead ass.
Hipster.
What about you? What is it? You dip or drip? I like your drip, bruh.
What?
I found out that this means ice, but I don't know what that means. I
What?
thought it meant heroin.
Ice, baby.
Okay.
Isn't that what it is?
You're so white.
What
No.
the fuck is happening
it's
right
this
now?
It's this trend on TikTok where
I can
you
do
do
it
this
now,
and it's
I
like
do it, by the
ice,
way.
right? But I don't know what that means because
That's because heroin, they call it ice.
is it? That's
'cause
what
it
I
freezes
thought.
your
And
veins.
Olivia was convinced it was
Does
not.
it?
I was like, does that mean you're
Yeah,
shooting
that's like
heroin?
the old school heroin thing.
I thought it
'cause
made you
ice
hot.
Well, it does,
The
but
dragon.
like fire and ice, you know.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
that's what it
Olivia
is,
did that.
like,
The
I
picture
know
of
none of
Pablo.
these things.
Oh, good lord.
Are you still doing it?
Yeah, come on in.
Come on in, man. Are you guys still doing it? Should all
Yeah,
be like-
totally, dude.
His little finger was so short.
No wonder.
you know what they say about your middle finger, right?
Hey, I wasn't the only person thinking it. I'm so glad I wasn't the only person thinking that.
I've never looked at his middle finger.
Hi, Nate.
There he is.
Jimothy!
I told you he'd be happy when he got here.
He is happy. Look at him. He's
You don't
like,
look tired anymore.
he's like, I like my little finger and I like my little pecker. Leave me alone. It is little. I never realized that. I'll never forget though, James, while you're here. So this is years ago. James had to be like 13.
Jesus fucking Christ, really?
So we're Googling like the average penis size for men. And we're Googling it and I think it was like 5 3/4 inches or whatever.
Oh,
And, and James goes, at what point should I be concerned? Like
Aw.
dead ass serious about
Are
It's
it.
you
okay,
ready to
James. I
hide?
feel you.
Nancy, how are you?
Fine, tired. Ready
Oh,
to go to
okay.
bed.
He's done concrete all day. He's just
Oh no.
And then had brakes.
yeah, and then he had to do brakes. And then Daddy Matt was angry at him for where he parked his truck. So Daddy Cameron gave him some money for calipers. So now he owes Daddy Matt and Daddy Cameron. Daddy Cameron's gonna give me like
Look.
an extra 2 G's, and then you just gotta work it off from there.
Look, me and my dad don't get along very well most times, so don't call yourself daddies. Okay?
I didn't call me nothing.
Don't say that.
You don't like when we call you Daddy, James?
No, not you.
Do you like it when Cameron does?
I mean, at least he's not family.
Oh,
I'm
there's,
not
so
blood
there's
family.
potential.
I mean, if he's your dad, then
There's potential.
No.
Nance.
He's more into Connor.
Nance.
Mm,
Oh,
fuck
that's
My
right.
brother.
I always forget you have a brother. Huh?
No, it's Dana, right?
Ooh, what?
Dana?
is that your sister's friend?
Yeah. Cameron's sister's friend. Does Carson listen to this?
I don't know.
I wouldn't say no.
Would you say yes, though?
Yeah.
He showed me your whole Instagram.
Did he really?
You were here. It was like,
Yeah, you were here.
Oh,
And
just
then I
show
want to know what
pictures.
Cameron's sister looked like. Just
Oh,
out of
yeah, and then you're like,
curiosity.
hey, give me your sister's number.
Oh,
Hey.
I just wanted to see. I want to see if she looked like you.
yeah.
So
Hey,
you need
Ryan,
to text her
I
to
might
do that.
Ryan, I might have a sister.
I'm not
No,
sure if Ryan will be
no,
at work
no.
tomorrow.
Why?
I sense a bit of tension
Oh,
on that
it's
end of the
alright.
table.
It's alright.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I'll show you my sister's Instagram.
No, I'm okay.
I don't care.
I'll show you Shauna's Instagram.
Who's Shauna?
Yeah, he has no idea of this.
Yeah,
He knows none of this.
Are you icing right now?
I'm
Like,
ready.
Ice.
I still was just like, what are you doing? Like shooting heroin?
What's she
She's
look
like,
like?
no, it means ice.
Call Colin. Put him on speaker.
Oh, shit, real quick.
I want to have a
do it.
conversation. Let's go.
Let's do
Is this gonna get heated?
Yes.
He's not gonna answer. It's 10 o'clock,
Well,
guys.
he'll answer.
There's
He's gonna be like,
potential that Chris is
putting the
having an
kids to
affair
bed.
with Shauna.
Oh, they're already in bed.
While you two.
Yes, there's
I
potential.
don't believe that for a second.
Let's see. I don't think he's gonna pick up.
You don't
Well, if
think?
he doesn't, I'll call him.
So we're debunking this right now.
Then I'll call
I
him.
think so.
Hello?
Hey, are you sleeping?
Kind of.
Kinda. So, Chris had a question for you, real quick.
At 10 o'clock at night?
He just wanted to know if Shauna had any family in Iowa.
Fucking no.
All right, I'll call you tomorrow.
Alright.
He's just was curious.
Wait, her Instagram.
What about her Instagram?
We wanted to know her Instagram.
Oh no, Chris already knows her Instagram.
Oh,
He's
that's
friends
true.
with her.
That's true.
No, I'm not.
What's her handle?
All right, I'll call you tomorrow. She doesn't have what? I'm gonna let you go to bed, Colin. I feel really bad now. But you should totally listen to the podcast tomorrow. So, all right, I'll call you tomorrow. All
Bye,
right.
honey.
Oh, he's so mad.
He's mad. He's pissed. He's like these motherfuckers.
He's like, I fucking hate all those guys.
Is that the
man."
one who called me a faggot?
Yes.
Yep.
Bitch!
Mine's like, I missed my time to shine.
No, I kind of figured, but I just didn't want to be like, hey, faggot! You know?
10 o'clock at night, laying in
You
bed.
hear Sean in the background, like, yeah, you